Hello everyone, I am here to present to you about aerial transportation of unknown payloads. It's an adaptive path tracking for quadrotors. The motivation behind this work is that quadrotors will be extensively used for package delivery in the future, for construction sites, online purchases, and disaster relief operations. In all these scenarios, it will be really difficult to control the quadrotors because the mass and inertia of the quadrotors keep changing as they have to carry payloads with different masses and sizes. Also, there will be external disturbances such as wind, which will affect the performance. PD controller is the easiest to implement, but it does not tackle uncertainties. Robust controllers tackle uncertainties to an extent, but they need structural knowledge and bounds. Adaptive controllers does not require structural knowledge or bounds, but they cannot tackle modeling uncertainties. Hence, we propose an adaptive controller that does not require any structural knowledge and also tackles modeling uncertainties and external disturbances. The quadrotor is modeled using decoupled dynamics as shown in the equations. The controller is divided into two parts. The outer loop tracks the position and the inner loop tracks the attitude.
The experiments are done with two scenarios. First scenario is aggressive maneuver. In the first scenario, waypoints are not smooth. Instead, they are points which are away from each other. And an yaw of 90 degrees is given, which you can see right now. So as you can see, the PD controller is not performing efficiently. It has overshoots and it takes time to converge, while ASMC converges faster. Now they are going down to pick up the payload. So once the payload is given, an altitude of 2 will be given as an input. So as you can see, ASMC has already picked up the payload and went to the position, but there is an offset in PD controller. Now the PD controller has crashed, but due to that offset it has crashed. As you can see, the ASMC controller's performance does not vary much after adding the payload. Now it's dropping the payload. Even after dropping, it is maintaining the same altitude.
The table shows the root squared mean and error of sliding mode controller and the adaptive controller. PD controller is not shown here because the PD controller crashes and the error shoots up. We can see that adaptive controller performs much better than sliding mode controller even without any structural knowledge.
Let's see scenario 2. Here a smooth trajectory is given, but the drone has to lift two different payloads. Let's see how PD controller lifts the 0.4 kg payload. The commanded altitude is 1 meter, but it is unable to lift it and it topples when the trajectory begins. Let's see the other two controllers. SMC has an offset, but it is still able to cross the wall. Now it hits the floor when the commanded altitude is 0.6 meter. It regained the height after dropping the payload. Now it goes to the 1 kg payload. Now let's see SMC. The offset is still high and it is unable to cross the wall. Let's see ASMC. It performs as good as no payload conditions and it drops the payload and retains its original height.
In this table, root squared mean error is shown only for the adaptive controller because the other two controllers crash. It can be seen that the adaptive controller performs much better when it is tracking a smooth trajectory. To conclude, we have designed an adaptive controller which tackles uncertainties and disturbances without any structural knowledge. The results are verified using Gazebo simulation. We are currently trying to implement the controller on an actual quadrotor. A snippet of the same will be shown at the end of the video. We are also working on controller with state constraints. Thank you very much, and here is the video snippet.